मतलब विद्यार्थियों ने तो सोशल मीडिया पे ये लिखना शुरू कर दिया है कि एक बार फिर लीकेज सरकार।
And upon checking, NTA found out that the paper was made out of the new NCRT book, which stated that most atoms are stable, whereas the old NCRT book incorrectly stated that each atom is stable.
So, I mean, social media is buzzing with this, that why certain centers that students have been given preference, but NTA has cleared their track. Hi, welcome to the Indian Express YouTube channel. We are here to discuss the controversy around NEET exam. So NEET, National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, is a medical entrance test conducted by the National Testing Agency. Every year the exam is held in May. However, this time it is surrounded with controversy, one of which is giving liberal marking to around 67 students. Every year, around 1 or 2 students grab the number 1 slot. But this time there are 67 toppers. 67 students have got 720 marks out of 720. We'll find out the reason behind it. Diksha, 44 students being given great marks. What is the reason behind it?
So this time what has happened is that in a multiple choice question in the physics part, there was a question which stated 2 statements. One said, atoms are electrically neutral as they contain equal numbers of positive and negative changes. And the second statement said, atoms of each element are stable and emit their characteristic spectrum. So out of these, students had to choose that which of the statement is correct and which one is false. And as it stated in the old NCRT book, that each atom is stable, that is what they chose. However, the NTA, when they released their final answer, in their provisional answer key, they said that the second statement was actually false. So over 13,000 students raised this in the objection against the provisional answer key. And upon checking, NTA found out that the paper was made out of the new NCRT book, which stated that most atoms are stable, whereas the old NCRT book incorrectly stated that each atom is stable.
So NTA actually kind of took both NCRT books, keeping in mind that we do pass on our old books to our younger siblings. And so they kind of gave marks to both.
Yeah. So because of this, what happened was that when NTA realized that students are actually saying the right thing, they gave grace marks to whoever had answered the question that way. And because of this, a total of 44 students got their scores boosted from 715 to 720, which led them into the AIR rank.
We don't have the total data of how many students have got profited by this, but at least AIR rank is one place where 44 students have got that slot. Even if we remove that 44 students, apart from that, there are around 30 P students being given AIR 1, and there are multiple reasons behind it. Some are saying the paper was pretty easy this time.
Yeah. The another reason that NTA is claiming that there is an inflation in the number of toppers is they are saying that obviously the number of candidates registered this time was much higher. This time there were over 24 lakh students, which is around 4 lakh students higher than last year. But they are saying that relatively the NEET exam question paper was easier than previous years. And these two factors also combined with inflation in the top scorers.
Well, that has also been said about the JEE Advance, because the result will be released on Sunday, and they also are saying the paper was pretty easy. We might expect more than one topper in JEE Advance. Getting back to NEET controversy, just giving you information, there are around 1 lakh seats and around 23 lakh candidates competing for that. There's another issue happened with some centers where there's some time issues with the centers. What happened? What NTA saying?
So there is another set of, I think, probably somewhere around over 1,500 students who have gotten grace marks again. But that is because some students raised this issue in the courts of Haryana, Punjab, Delhi, and Chhattisgarh, where they said that they could not complete their exam because the NTA invigilators took they didn't give enough time to these candidates. So when these issues were raised in the court, NTA checked their CCTV cameras and found out that the students were actually saying the truth. And because of that, NTA had to give grace marks to students because of lots of exam time. Due to this, some students now have their scores between 718, 719, which is very unusual, which is mathematically not possible when you see the...
I mean, social media is buzzing with this, that why certain centers that students have been given preference, but NTA has cleared their track. there is other controversy happening with respect to paper leak. So the exam was held in May, first Sunday of May, and one center in Patna came under the radar, where the SIT is also probing. So they are saying the paper was leaked. Now NTA is very clearly saying that they've been saved, nothing has happened. But the news has been surrounding ever since. It's been a month, and students are still claiming, and the social media is buzzing with this, that why certain centers have got more preference apart from that this particular center in Patna. I mean, data is not out how many have passed, how many have cracked from that particular center, but what exactly right now is the theme.
So what happened is that it was alleged that there was paper leak in a few centers in Bihar, specifically in Patna. And because of that, what was happening was that students were saying that a lot of students already either knew what was going to be in the question paper, or they had dummy students sitting on behalf of them. The NTA, however, has categorically denied it, and the Bihar police is already running an investigation, because of which the NTA is saying that they will not be able to respond much to it. However, our sources from NTA have also said that the student who was in question, the student who was actually held by the police on suspicion of paper leak, has not actually scored, I think, above 400 also in the NEET exam. And they've said that the people from that center have not scored very well as it would have been expected if they would have cheated. And due to this, students are already asking for a re-exam, but NTA has not commented on it.
So the social media is trending with so many people asking for re-exam. Even opposition leaders, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has said in her expo that the exam should be reconducted, and this shouldn't have happened under the Modi government. This is a developing story, and a lot has to come out. We will keep you posted. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe to IndianExpress.com.